Post a 20-minute video bitching about neutral eye looks. Does a neutral eye look the next day. Hi guys, it's Oriana. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I posted a poll on my community section on the YouTube, asking you guys if you guys wanted me to review a expensive wig or a cheap wig, and you guys chose cheap. So I think it was like 73% or something of people wanted me to review something cheap. So that's what I did. So I went to Amazon and I ordered a really basic kind of silver gray wig. I'll post a picture right here and I'll post the link down below for you guys if you guys are interested. So this is a lace front wig. So when I say cheap, I still get wigs that I know are going to be wearable. So this one was $50, so 50 Canadian, not USD. So this is what the wig looks like. It's a really pretty silver wig and it is a lace front, and I have had really good success with ordering wigs on Amazon in the past, so I'm hoping that this is the case this time. So it does come with the lace all around it. So if you don't know what a lace front wig is, it is wig with lace all around it so that you can cut it to your hairline and make it look the most realistic and most wearable, basically. So if you get a wig that doesn't have lace all around it, it kind of looks weird. It kind of gives it like a weird harsh start to your hairline, whereas if there's lace, it does allow it to look a little bit more natural, and it allows you to move the part around. So I'm gonna quickly go cut off the lace and then I will be right back to throw this on and talk about it. So before I do that, I am just gonna note that there is the clips on the inside. So there is 3 clips here, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, and then it does come with the, similar to like a bra strap in the back, so that you can fasten it to however big your head is. So I'm gonna quickly go cut off the lace and I'll be right back. So I don't really have that strange of a head shape. I just kind of cut the lace to be as close to where the hair starts in the wig as possible. Some people actually cut it to the shape of their head if they have widow peaks, etc. I do not, so I do not do that, and I just kind of cut it to wherever I think is close enough to the lace. So once it's cut off, you can then put on your wig. So this does come with 2 wig caps, so it is the same brand that I always use. I always get these wig caps in all of my wigs. So I'm just gonna go find one of the ones that I already have out and used and throw that on my head. All right, so taking my hair out. If you guys don't know how to put your hair into a bald cap, lace cap, whatever cap, there is ways to do it where you can actually tuck all of your hair in and make it as flat as possible. I go the lazy route and I just take these nylon sock things, throw them on my head like so, and then I stuff all of my hair in. Some people will actually like braid their hair and like make it so that their hair is super secure underneath their wigs, and I don't give a shit and I'm not going to do that. So I could not be bothered to braid my hair, so I'm not gonna do that. So I just tuck it in and then I just kind of move around my hair underneath the wig cap and try to get it as flat as possible, and usually I don't usually have an issue. So once the wig cap is underneath, you can then throw on the wig. So I find that it's best when you're getting a new wig to kind of stretch out the wig cap a little bit, just because some of them do come a little bit tight and it can be a little bit uncomfortable. So I'm just gonna stretch out the wig cap for a minute. All right, once you have your wig lace cut off, you can then throw it on. So I'm just throwing it on from the front back. Some people go from the back front, or some people dip their head down. I just do it this way. So I'm just tucking all of the wig's cap, the little clips underneath my hair, and then I'm going to try to figure out where this wig wants to be parted. So I think I'm gonna go with kind of a side part and just pull out some of the pieces along the way. So I would say this is probably gonna be where my part would be. So if I wanted to pluck some of the hairs out, I could, and I could make it so that it looks super realistic. The problem with doing that with wigs that are cheaper quality like this one is sometimes when you move the hair around, you can see the actual wig cap so I'm not going to be moving it around too much. I'm just gonna go with where the wig naturally wants to part and just stick with that, and then probably throw a beanie on. So I'm gonna quickly go grab my beanie and I will be right back. Okay, so now that I have my hat on, it definitely looks a little bit more natural. If I can zoom out. So it definitely looks a little bit more natural. This is a really pretty wig. So when I stand up, it goes down to about there. It's kind of off kilter a little bit just because of the way that I have it parted, but I don't really care. It looks fine. The color is exactly what was shown on Amazon, and the curls are really, really pretty. They're like just simple kind of wavy, beachy waves, and I think they're really, really pretty. The hair feels really, really nice. It's very soft, and it doesn't have a weird smell, so hallelujah, it smells fine. Doesn't really, it kind of smells kind of like a dollar store. Kind of like, it has like a perfume kind of scent to it, but nothing like overbearing and nothing like gross. It doesn't smell like mildew this time. So it does have a little bit of a scent, but that's probably just the lingering off of whoever packed this wig. It's probably what I'm smelling. But I think it looks really pretty. It looks really good with a hat on, so that's just with my black hat. And then with a pink hat, I'm sure it'll look great. Looks really cute. So I think this one is a little bit more realistic looking than some of my other ones, just because of the way that it's parted and the way that the lace is laying on my head. I think it looks a little bit more real looking. Some of my wigs that I've gotten off of Amazon have come with a set part, and it is incredibly unrealistic looking and just looks terrible unless you're wearing a hat. And I think this one looks a little bit more realistic. I do think I'm going to pluck some of the parting though and try to make it a little bit wider, just so that it is a little bit more realistic looking than it is now, and play around. And if I was blonde, again, I could play around with my baby hairs, but because my hair is orange right now, I really can't do that. But I think this wig actually looks really cute. Like I said, like I mentioned, moving the hair around, you can see the part, or yeah, you can see some of the parting and of the wig cap, so you have to be careful with that. So I wouldn't, this isn't really a wig that I would suggest doing crazy looks with, like with your hair up. You could, as long as you're covering the wig cap, but some of the areas, like pulling, I obviously don't have it glued down right now, but some of the areas when you pull it up, you can definitely see the tracks, and you don't want that. So definitely keep in mind that that is something to look at when you're ordering a cheaper wig. You can get wigs on Lush Wigs and Star Style Wigs, and what are the other ones? Some of the cheaper ones, like Lush Wigs is one of my favorites for medium ranged wigs. Star Style Wigs is another good one, and then there's like, what are some of the other ones? I'll have to list some of the cheaper, some of the average priced wigs down below in the description box for you guys, just so that you guys can check out some of the more reasonable priced ones that aren't just from Amazon. Those ones I find don't look unrealistic at all. They look very realistic. You can move the part around and you won't really see the wig cap at all. Those ones range between $50 and $80. And then the more expensive ones that I have, like my Webster wig one that I'm not really the biggest fan of, that green one, was about $170. So it does but you can't see the cap at all when you're wearing it. So I mean, it really does depend, but again, paying $170 for a wig, I don't even really like the hair. I think the hair is less quality than a cheaper wig like this that I got off of Amazon, which is just kind of weird to me because I expected it to be super high quality for the price that I was paying, but really not. But this one looks really great, especially with a toque on, and even without a toque, it doesn't really look terrible. It doesn't look unrealistic, so I'm very impressed with it, considering it was only $50, and it was, I got it on my Prime membership, so it was only 2-day shipping, so that's really great. I think this wig was an awesome purchase for me. I definitely will be playing around with different looks with it, because I've wanted a gray wig for quite a while now, but I think it looks really great, and I definitely like the price point. So if you guys are looking for a gray wig for Halloween, because I know Halloween is in a week, if you guys are looking for just a gray wig in general because you want to see what you look like in gray hair, then I definitely recommend this one. This one is like a silver gray color, but it looks very, very pretty in real life. It's almost like it's platinum with like gray hints to it, but it's really, really pretty, and the curls are really gorgeous. So I'm very impressed with it. I think it's definitely worth it. I'll list it in the comment card, the description box below for you guys in case you guys want to buy it, but I definitely highly recommend it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below for more content like this, and I will see you guys at the next video. Bye!